Hey viewers, welcome back to our channel. Hope you are doing extremely well. So today we are going to discuss another interesting question on the binary tree that is nothing but transform to left clone tree. So before moving on to the question, if you guys are new to our YouTube channel, then don't forget to subscribe. So let's move on to the question. So in this question, we are provided with a binary tree. Let me take some example. A, B, C, D, E, and F. Okay. So what the question says is that in the provided binary tree, we need to modify in such a way that it gets its left clone. Left clone means left clone means a binary trees each node will say that as my left child I'll get nothing but my clone itself, and as my right child I'll get nothing but the same data which I have earlier. So means A will say that as my left child I'll get nothing but my clone itself, but as my right child my data will remain same. Means here comes the C. Similarly, after this A, B comes and B will say the same, that as my left child I'll get nothing but my clone itself, but my right child the data will remain same. That is, here comes the E. So after B, D comes and D will say the same, that as my left child I'll get nothing but my clone itself, but at the right hand side my data will remain same, as it don't have any right hand side child. So here comes a null. Okay, moving to this E, it will say the same, that as my left child my data will remain same. Oh sorry, as my left child I'll get my clone itself, and right hand side the data will remain same. Moving to the C, C will say the same, as left child I get my clone itself. Moving to the C, F. After the C, F will come and it will say the same, as my left child I'll get my clone itself, and as my right child I'll get nothing but null, just because it don't have any right hand side child. So I hope you got the problem statement. Just pause this video right now, try to solve this question by yourself, and after that was the solution part. I hope you tried it by yourself. Let's try to move on to the solution part. Before moving on to the solution, let's again have a look at the question statement or the problem statement in a better way. Okay, means here we know that we are provided with a binary tree A, B, C, D, E, and F. We know that we need to modify this binary tree in such a way that each node will say that my left hand means my left child will get updated with my clone itself, and my right side will get updated with the same data. Means this A will say that my left hand side will be nothing but my clone itself, that will be A, and my right hand side data will remain same. So A left hand clone means left hand side data get updated by its clone, and right hand side the data remains same. Similarly, moving to this B, B left hand side get updated with its clone itself, and right hand side data will remain same. Moving to this D, D left hand side get updated with its clone itself, and right hand side data will remain same. E left hand side get updated with its clone, and right hand side remains same. Moving to this F, left hand side get updated with the clone. Similarly, this F left hand side get updated with the clone. So we need to modify this binary into this binary. Okay, so what will be my approach to solve this question is that I make an intuition, I make a faith that my left for I make a faith to the binary tree that it's each node left hand side and right hand side know how to clone themselves. Means like I have a binary tree A, B, C, D, E, and F. I have a binary tree like this, and it will say that it's each node know that how its left hand child and right hand child get its clone. Means this A will say that my left hand right hand side know how to clone themselves. If my right hand side child and left hand side child when clone themselves, they will come with their updated result. I will clone myself and update my right hand and left hand child. So let's try to figure it out what it will say. So A's left child know how to clone themselves, and A's right hand side know how to clone themselves. So I'm just assuming that here we get some result. Okay, let's figure it out. Let's try to solve it by a dry run. Okay, so A will say that my left hand child know how to clone themselves, and my right hand child know how to clone themselves. So we move on to the B. We will say that no, I don't know how to clone myself, but my left hand child know how to clone themselves, my right hand child know how to clone themselves, and when they come with the result, I will clone myself and I update my left hand the right child according to my requirement. Okay, we will move to the D, and D will say the same, that I don't know how to clone my left and right child, but they know how to clone themselves. So its left and right is nothing but null itself. So it will say that my left and right child know how to clone themselves. When they come with the results, I will update myself. I will clone myself and I will update my left and right child according to the requirement. So D, we know left and the right is nothing but null itself. So from here we get the null. But these say that I know how to clone myself. I don't know how my children get cloned, but they know themselves. Okay. So when they come out with the result, I will update my nodes. So D know how to clone itself, and its left and right child know how to clone themselves. So I'm assuming that uh, so here D gets its left hand child data and the right hand child data, and it updates in such a way that it's clone itself and updates the nodes. Okay. Similarly, moving to this, after that we move like this. After B, we come to the E. Move to the B. B knows that that I don't know how to clone myself, how to clone my childs, but my clone child know it how to clone themselves. So we move to its child E. So here we move to the child E. E say that I don't know how to clone my children's, but my children's know how to clone themselves. Okay, I know how to clone myself, so I will clone myself when my children will come with the updated result. So its children has nothing but null, so they will come with the null. So let's E clone themselves and we update its children to this E. Okay, so now B children know has cloned themselves. Now B will say, I don't know how to clone my children. Yeah, but my children will come to their cloned updated result, and I will I will clone myself and update the links with my children. So B will say that I know how to clone myself, and my children also know how to clone themselves. So when they come with the updated result, I will do nothing. I will update my links with my children's. So we updated this link like this. Okay, updated this link like this. Similarly, we move to this A now. Okay, after this B, we move to this A now. Let me make this like this A, and this B, we move to the A now. Now the A will say that I don't know how to clone my children's, but my children's know how to clone themselves. I just know that how to clone myself. When my children's will come with the updated result of the clone, I will update my links with the children's after cloning myself. So its left hand side children have cloned themselves, but the right hand side children have not cloned themselves. So what we do, we move to the left hand side. We move to the C. C will say the same, that I don't know how to clone my children, but I know how to clone myself. When my children will come with their updated result of the clone, I will clone myself and update the links with my children. So let's move to its children. So here we come to the F. F will say that I don't know how to clone my children's, but I know how to clone myself. So it will make a call to its children. Its children is nothing but the null. So they will came back with their updated result that was nothing but null. Okay, its children came back with a null. So F will say that I don't know how to clone my children's, but I know how to clone myself. So F will do nothing. F will clone itself and update its link with its children. So the links was nothing but the null. Okay, F will move to the C. C will say that okay, my left and the right hand child have cloned themselves. I know how to clone myself. I will clone myself and I will update my links with my children. So C will update its links with it. C it first clone itself and update its link with its children. Okay, so its left hand side children is this F. It has cloned itself already, and its right hand side children is nothing but the null itself. Now we move to this A. Now what the A will say? A will say that I don't know how to clone my children's, but I know that my children's are sufficient enough that they clone itself. When they came back with their updated result, I will do nothing. I just clone myself, and I will update my links with my clone children's. Okay, so I know that my children's have cloned itself. They are sufficient enough. They have cloned itself, so they are already cloned. We know that. But what I'll do when they came back with their updated result, I'll just clone myself and update the links with my children's, update the links with my clone children's. Okay, I hope you get this problem. I hope you get the intuition behind that question and what was the phrase that we use in this question is. Let's try to code it, and after this code we will try to dry run it. Okay, let's move on to the editor. This is our Pepcoding portal. We will write code here. So what we do at first, each node will say that I don't know how to clone my children's, but my children's know how to clone themselves. Let's make this call. Let each node will say my left child know how to clone itself. They will go and clone themselves. My right child know how to clone themselves. They will go there and clone themselves. When they came back with their updated result, means clone result, updated clone result node, let me store it on the new variable root left, sorry, child right, child left. Okay, let me store them in the variables. Now what I'll do when my children's come back with my with their clone, I will just do nothing. I will clone myself. Let me create a new node and update the links with my children's. Okay, so the clone data will be nothing but node.data. It's so the cloned left hand side will be nothing but clone left, and right hand side will be nothing but right, and I will update the links with my children. So the current node left will be nothing but the NN, and current node right will be nothing but the current node right child will nothing but remain same. Okay, and at last I will return myself. So let's handle the base case here. If node equals to null, we do nothing, just return null. Okay, let's try to run it. So you can see it is accepted here. Let's try to submit it. Okay, oh yeah, our code is messed out. Let me write it again. So my left hand child, right hand child, I will make a call to the left side, node.left and node.right. I'll store in some variables node left child, node right child, and when my child will come with the clone result, I will do nothing. I will clone myself, new node, clone data will be nothing but node.data. Its left hand child will be nothing but left child, and right hand child will be nothing but right child. Sorry, right hand child will be nothing but null. Okay, and I will update the links with my children's. Node.left will be nothing but node, and node, sorry, we need to take some other name, and then let me take new node. Okay, and then new node, and node.right will be nothing but will remain same, that is the right child. Okay, so we return node at last, and let me handle the base case. If we reach to the base condition, we do nothing but return the null. So let's try to run it again. We get our solution get accepted. Let's try to submit it, and after that we analyze how it is running. Okay, we analyze this code. Okay, and let me take this code here. Okay, so this is our node. Actually this is our code, and let me make a small binary tree. Okay, A, B and C. Let me make a small binary tree. Okay, So at first what we do, we make a left call. This A will make a left call to the B, and B will say that I don't know how to clone my children's, but my children's will clone itself. So B make a call to its left and the right children. B make a call here and B make a call here. It has null as its left and right children, but the B will do, B know that how to clone itself. It will clone itself. B will clone itself with okay, B will clone itself, and the clone node that we have created, its left child will be nothing but the left but the left child of the B, and its right child will be nothing but the null. Okay, as you can see that here the B we have taken, it has both the left and the right child as null, so here X will arrive and here also the X will come. Okay, now the old B will say that my right hand child will be nothing but the data will remain same. So as it has null earlier, so it will remain same. Okay, now what the A will do, A will say I don't know how to clone my children, so my right children will clone itself. So we move to the C. You can see here we move to the right hand side. So C will say that I don't know how to clone my children's, but I know how to clone myself. So we order him that just order your children to clone themselves and clone yourself and update your links with the children's. Okay, so C clone itself, and it will move back to the A, and it will say that now the A knows that my left children have cloned themselves and right children have cloned themselves, and they had returned the updated result. And A will say that I know how to clone myself, so A cloned itself and updated its links with its left and the right children. Okay, I hope you get the solution. So if you get stuck somewhere, so just watch this video again, and if you like this content, don't forget to like, share and subscribe this video. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy.